dragon on high crossguard.
Perhaps we haven't met. I'm Discord.
Another chaotic battle!
Taste the scream of death.
Greetings, comrades. This is Idiot Gelu. And as you can see, this is yet another match in Trading Cards Online. So right now, you see that I'm kind of showing you guys the board setup because some people have been asking about how things on this site work. So as you can see, I put the battle gear down. The battle gear and creatures came from this section over here. Basically just drag them over there and put my creatures on top. Mujix here, shuffle attack and location deck, blah 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 blah. This guy's now going to spend his jolly old time setting up. Anyway, this was a really good match. I got absolutely creamed, but it was just really fun to see like these two decks duke it out. Because I don't need to have a good match for me to feel like it's worth recording. I just need to be like a fun match, and certainly even if I get defeated, at least I get to learn something from it, which is always nice. So, while he is going around setting up his battle gear, I'm going to kind of explain how I set the stuff up. So, you see these tokens over here. The problem is that sometimes these tokens show up and sometimes they don't. It's a bit of a confusing system, but the red tokens, because I'm underworld, I am using as Mujix counters. So because Kaor has 3 Mujix counters and Rage Trod has 2, that's a total of 5, so I'm taking my 5 Mujix counters out here. Once Snorvell is finished setting up his guys, I am going to then place my Mujix counters. And now you can see I'm placing the blue tokens under each stat. This is how we keep track of what the different stats are. As you will notice on the side here, there is a listing of numbers. So basically what I do is I reference my actual real-life cards to my cards in game, where I will then place the blue tokens in the across from the corresponding number under courage, power, wisdom, and speed. The green tokens are then for additional effects, so at least that's what I am using them for. Things like parasites or leadership tokens or all that fun stuff. Now I know that Demon Hurricane isn't a deck that we've seen in God knows how long. And it seems like we're finally ready to get chaotic. The first location is... Hold on and give me a sec while I kind of expand the screen a little. Is Mepetian Mirage, which all creatures gain Swift, and where the Mirage is placed, creatures must enter that location if they are able to. So now his Ketak is attacking my Brimflame, this one, who, as you guys may remember, is equipped with a Torwig. Now, because the Ketak, which has Intimidate Energy 10, and has the Barinthian Axe, which gives an additional Intimidate Energy 10, I lose 20 energy right off the bat. Then I lose another 20 from both Ulmar's expending fire. And then because of this Copon's ability, he deals 5 for each Mujix counter on him whenever he sacks one. With the Mepetian Balladier's Flute from both Dibani and Copon, along with Dibani's Mujix counters being transferred to Copon, him sacrificing 1 did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 damage. So right off the bat, I took 75 damage. No, not 75. Yeah, 75 damage. So this deck is really strong, as it can do massive amounts of damage before combat even begins. So my oh wait, no, I didn't take 75. I didn't take 70 damage. That would be crazy. No, because my Brimflame only has 65 energy. So clearly I took 25 then. I don't know why there's this green counter on Rage Trod. I have no idea how that got there. When I was playing the game, that wasn't visible. So now that Ketak is on top of the Mepredian Mirage, now that it's my attack, unless I attack with the other Brimflame, I have to attack Ketak with either Blades or Rothar. So that's what I do. I figured that Blades' Corral armor, giving him an additional 50 energy, would help him last long enough to defeat Ketak, especially since Ketak suffers from 10 recklessness, and I use a Discord of Disarming to get rid of the Barinthian Axe. Oh wait, nope, never mind. I do know how Rage Trog got that music counter. He got it from Ropa Shack Chime Grid. Oh, and from the two Mepedian Balladier's flutes, which also gave my guys 2 music counters. Thing is, Ropa Shack is a location I really didn't want to get, because that will just give Kopon more music counters. Since I'm getting to attack first, I use a Fire Ram, which deals 30 damage. And now he's going to use a Discord of Disarming, which is going to make me lose 50. So I decide that I may as well cadence it. Even though he'll get the Discord of Disarming back, I figure it may be worth it to get rid of one of his Ketaks, because I could always bring Blades back with Song of Revival. So he tries countering my cadence with another Discord. So I counter that with another cadence. He gets both of his Discords of Disarming back. Not sure if that was the best plan. Sorry about that, people. So, yeah, obviously it was a useless endeavor, as he could have just used his Discord of Disarming again. I figured at least this way it'd make him waste 3 of his music counters, which was kind of a stupid move, to be honest. But also, to be fair, I had no real way to stop him at this point. Underworlders don't have any denial music apart from the Underworld Refrain of Denial, which only stops overworld music. So Ketak is now fighting my Rothar, who has the Wep Crack. So my fire damage will deal an additional 5. He's going to deal me 20 with Primal Smash. And there goes my Rothar with a combination of his Olmars, and that's a total of 50 damage that he did to me right off the bat, and I didn't really catch what happened before then. Oh, wait, no, 70, because he also got to use his Olmars with the Flame Gate. So now that it's Underworld Coliseum, I'm going to use Song of Revival to bring back Rothar. who now I'm hoping could take advantage of his Dibani, which is in the Mepedian Mirage. And hopefully what that'll allow me to do is that then his Ketax will have to fight Rothar instead of fighting my Mugicasters. The real problem is that Rage Trod is a really crap fighter just because he has so little energy compared to the rest of the team, even though it's only 5 less than my other Brimflame. But also he has Recklessness 5, which makes him a bit of a liability. So I use a Confusion, which thanks to the Underworld Coliseum deals 20 damage right off the bat. And he uses Gravel Grind. He decides not to remove anything. And now for a long pause. I realized that I forgot to put the Song of Revival away. And now Rothar beat Dibani, but now he has to face the other Ketak with the Berinthian Axe. So once again, another 20 lost right off the go. I'm trying to end this quickly. I'm hoping I'll be able to use a Cannon of Casualty to wipe him out and deal him 30 damage. I'm already down to 50. I only have 5 less than him. I realize that at any moment I could be wiped out almost instantly by Copond, and which I would have just been if I didn't use my Song of Ember Flourish. So thankfully I remain with 10 energy, and I'm hoping that my next attack will deal at least 15 so I can knock him out with a Cannon of Casualty. Unfortunately, though, I didn't get that lucky. I was 5 energy off. So I realized that the Cannon of Casualty isn't gonna help me here, so I may as well save it. And then Rothar is down. Now his Mirage returns because a new Mirage has entered the battlefield. So I learned a lot of things during this match. I learned that there can only be one Mirage on the field at a time, and that his Olmars could expend their fire before the battle to deal 20 damage, and then gain fire again from Flame Gate and use their expend again. Sorry if I sound a bit congested. That's because I am. Nothing really I can do about that. So now I attacked his Olmar, but because of the Mirage, it was defended by Ketak. And now I'm in for another heavy beating. I'm wondering if there's something I could have done instead. I could have attacked Ketak with Rage Trod, but that would have just been stupid. That would have been a guaranteed loss. I use Flying Advantage to recover a small amount of the damage dealt to me, in addition to dealing another 10 damage, thanks to Brimflame's ability combined with the Torwig. I use a Plasma Arrow, dealing him 40. I'm hoping this will knock him out. Sorry, yeah, it does do 40. And now he can't heal. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that his Mugic actually gained him energy. I also didn't know that he had that. I was assuming he may have a healing energy like Ember Flourish, but now I'm trying to take him out with Cannon of Casualty. And as you see, when I take off the Mugic counters, I just put them back to the side so that they're no longer visible. He uses a Song of Desperation, which then heals him, and his Earth Pulse finishes Brimflame off. Now the last good fighter I have is Kaor. He got another Cryomorph Barricade, where the initiative is Power. Power is something that most of my team exceeds his in. And now Kaor, I believe, is fighting Ketak. He loses 10, so Kaor's down to 65. I use a dry liquid. Even though my power is higher than his, it's 5 too little to deal him 15 damage. So instead it just deals 5 and he loses 15 power. He deals me 15 with Consuming Flame. And I'm really just getting bad attacks at this point. I have no idea what attack I just got. Oh, I got Clash Jet, which did him 15. And now I'm down to 30 and he's down to 45. He uses a Cannon of Casualty to deal me 20, and then a Gravel Grind to finish me off for 10. I have no music left. There's nothing I can do to prevent this. So I am gone. Now I'm wondering if there's actually a potential for a Song of Desperation in this deck. The difference is that my deck actually does use checks and challenges, whereas his just seems to use mostly earth and fire damage, as well as effect damage. But it is called Song of Desperation, so in desperate need, I guess it'll come in handy. And now he's just showing off because we both know that Rage Trod will be defeated. So he says, so he's using Searing Symphony and Cannon of Casualty to deal Rage Trod 50. And then Expend Fire from Olmar, dealing him 60, and Rage Trod is defeated. So it was a good game overall. Well done, Snorvell. Certainly learned a lot from this match. Hopefully my next deck will be a bit more up to the challenge, though I don't think it will, because I think it is my FastF deck. But I play this game to have fun, not to be super competitive. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any ideas for additions I can make to my decks, or of decks you would like me to create, I would be happy to hear them. Just put them in the comment section. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Goodbye.